Hey guys, it's Christex. Now, before you say, oh, he's complaining about skill-based matchmaking again, shut up. I have a bit of, confusion. Basically, over the past week, skill-based matchmaking has been absolutely ramming me up the arse. But when I hopped on today to play some games, majority of my games actually managed to go positive for once. And I'm generally starting to get confused about the matchmaking because I think it was the week where, we had the Season 6 release of Ghost Ship, and then the week after that, we had the Shipment 24/7 playlist. Now, in that week where Ghost Ship was released, the matchmaking started off really bad, but it eventually got better, and I was eventually dropping like 2 KDs in certain games. And then they released all the Shipment 24/7 playlist, which felt like every game was just a guaranteed loss. Majority of games I go negative, majority of games I would lose. And then I go to log on today, I've played about maybe 10ish games, and I was doing decent. I was getting positive KDs in majority of my games, I was winning most of my games. I only had a few where I went negative and was struggling, and it was mainly because the other team were using shotguns. But it's really got me confused about the matchmaking, and there's one main point. So we know Call of Duty, when they tested their skill-based matchmaking with that whole blog post, white paper, whatever you want to call it, they said that they disabled skill-based matchmaking for 50% of the North American player base. And ever since I found that out, I've basically been thinking about, oh, will they ever test it on EU where they turn off matchmaking? Skill-based matchmaking. Now, I know I'm very far from the best player. I'm extremely average. My prediction, if there was no skill-based matchmaking and I'm getting this prediction of X-Divine, my KD would be between a 1 flat or 1.2. Obviously, I am including camo grinds and other challenges in that KD because I am a camo grinder. But because skill-based matchmaking just feels like so random and inconsistent recently, I just have no idea what's happening. Like, in one quarter of my brain, I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting destroyed because maybe they're just testing the matchmaking, it's been disabled, and I'm going against better players. But then another quarter of my brain is saying, oh, maybe the matchmaking is on and it's just wanting to rail me. And then when it comes to the other half of my brain, I have one quarter thinking that, oh, maybe I'm starting to do better because they turn the matchmaking off. But then I've got another quarter thinking, maybe I'm starting to do a lot better because the matchmaking's back on and I'm being protected because I've been playing awfully. Now, recently, I have been trying to get better at COD. I changed my bind, so my right stick's now jump and my crouch and slide is now A. I've been messing around with settings. I've been taking advice like, oh, I've been jump shotting them all at Drick. I've been trying to hit fire more at closer range. But because skill-based matchmaking exists, and we know they do tend to test it, I can't decide whether I'm genuinely improving, and when skill-based matchmaking gets turned back on, I'm just getting absolutely railed, or I'm just getting worse, and then when skill-based matchmaking gets turned back on, I'm being protected. Like, I know I'm a bad player. Majority, I'd say 50-60% of the player base will probably beat me in a 1v1. I've had 82,000 kills on Modern Warfare 3. I'm yet to drop a nuke. My highest kill streak's like 24, and that was mainly off when the Cell Ship Bronze spawns were completely broken. But it really just is giving me this huge problem with the matchmaking that many other people always experience. And that problem is, because the matchmaking rigs for games, meaning it'll give you a win when you've been losing, it'll give you a loss when you've been winning. I can never feel a sense of improvement. I never know if I'm actually becoming a better player or a worse player. Now, if skill-based matchmaking was removed, I'd happily stop complaining about going against better players, because I want to improve as a player. I'm trying to improve as a player. But with skill-based matchmaking, you basically cannot improve because, oh, you could use these, like, the specific way of playing. Like, let's say I'm attacking. I've been jump shotting more compared to sliding. That could work against one lobby, but it won't work against another lobby. Now, I can't tell if it's just, oh, it's for skill-based matchmaking, or it's just not working. Now, my brain is just pointing towards skill-based matchmaking has been railing my arse, mainly because my spawns have been absolutely awful in the games that I've been losing. And this is after Sledgehammer Games claim to have improved the shipment spawns by 10%. Is that why arena shipment, the spawns are still completely broken? And we know spawns are a part of skill-based matchmaking that is rigged. If you go check out Prime Pete's channel, he did a video testing out the matchmaking on a new account, and he could tell that in the games where he performed worse, the spawns were worse. Now, going a little off topic here, I kind of just want to bring a bit more personal life into my videos. Not really personal life, but like my interests. So if you don't know me, you may not know that I'm into Formula 1. Now, there's currently 6 races left in the season, but for some reason how the calendar's been, like, dated, there's basically a second summer break between Singapore and USA. I'm sat here completely bored on weekends because there's no races. It basically feels like I'm waiting for Black Ops 6 to release, but in the terms of F1. Also, another thing that's slightly annoying me, I'm pretty sure I'm getting trolled by my subscribers. As of now, I'm 1 subscriber away from 300 subs. Go sub right now if you haven't, it's completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any moment. Now, I've been sat around 297 subscribers for like the past, I'd like to say 3 days. Now, it reached up to 299, and then, I mean, I know no one's actually trying to troll me, but it dropped to 298, went up to 299, dropped back down to 298. It definitely feels like I'm getting trolled. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Please do leave your opinions in the comments. Obviously, I love to see your support. I love to see the debates you guys make. And a lot of you do sometimes have some really good points. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel out. We have a goal of 500 subs by the end of the year, and I really do hope to grow during Black Ops 6. You know, I want to build a community. I just want to entertain. It's always been a dream of mine to be a YouTuber. But with all that being said, I've been Chris Dex. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.